Y'all should be able to hear me real quick. Y'all should be able to hear me real quick. Um, yo. Yeah, so been the old man and them should be like coming in a little bit. Yeah, cause Bella Cooper's supposed to be here too. So yeah, hold on real quick. Yo, everybody that's in the chat, like say what's up. Everybody that's in the chat, say what's up. All y'all that's watching, say what's up, bro. Like y'all gotta type hey in the chat, man. Cause I gotta know if y'all here or not, man. Cause y'all know YouTube be tripping. So like say something, say something. Alright. Oh yeah, you finally arrived. Yeah, I had to eat my breakfast and jump. Alright. But yeah. Yeah, Bella Cooper gonna get on here in a little bit, man. Like, alright. Yeah. Yeah, did you watch the death battle though? Yeah, I watched it. I watched it. Alright. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, I watched that jump. All right. All right. All right. So yo. Yo. All right. So all y'all that's watching in the chat, say what's up. Say what's up. Oh yeah, y'all already know it's me, Ben the old man, but yo. Yeah, they know you. Yeah. They all should know you by now. Yeah. As much as I've been on here like now, like they should know. Yeah. All right. Oh yeah, I gotta put this. I gotta put this like in the cartoon. In the. Oh yeah, you gotta add this to like your jump. Yeah. 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 Let me hit refresh real quick. Yeah, man. Like, cause that's the only way niggas gonna know. Like, if you don't. Yeah. Yeah, the laptop don't be having like the right estimate number and junk. So I'm gonna go off the number that's like on off my phone. Cause it's saying that 3 people are watching. Yeah. They be capping though for real. Yeah, they do. Alright, so let me hit okay, yeah, the cartoon by the podcast. Yeah, there you go. Done. And it say because I forgot to do that. You know what I'm saying? I forgot to do that, while uh let me see what like the yeah, let me have it where like the chat can pop up. Bro, that's not what I wanted to hear, bro. What the world is going on? What the world is going on, bro? Like, golly, man. Yeah, I know my chat. Yeah, I'm just gonna turn the chat off because I can see the chat like on my laptop. Yeah, you don't need the chat on your phone. Yeah, cause there ain't really nobody like that's texting right now. Like, they're sending in any messages or something like that. So about Charlotte DLC customization. Yeah. All right. All right. Yeah, man. When Billy Cooper gonna hop on, man? Like, bro, you gotta get that nigga time, bro. Like, bro, that nigga gonna have to hurry up. He gonna have to hurry up for real, bro. Let me call him. Let me call him real quick. All right, all right. I'm having him on the phone right now. Yo, yeah, Billy Cooper, like, you gotta hop on, man. Like, yeah, bro, man, 2.0 live now. Yo, all right, all right. Yeah, he said he gonna hop on. He hopping on now. All right. Cause man, I was trying to figure out, man, what was taking dudes so long, bro. Like we had like a bunch of people in here. Well, it's still a second person watching. Cause I forgot I can't go off of like what YouTube saying on my laptop. They never had that jump right on the laptop. The phone they have it right, but like the laptop they don't have that jump right. Laptop be inaccurate unless you watching somebody else's stream. Yeah, if you watching somebody else's jump, then yeah, they ain't gonna be inaccurate. Yeah, it's gonna tell the right estimate of people like that's watching. Yeah. Then it depends on what type of laptop you got too, cause I think that model that your homie Chris got, I think that jump right there got it well like, cause you gotta understand the internet like slower on this one compared to what it is with an actual laptop. Oh yeah, yeah, cause this is a Chromebook that I'm looking at, like at the chat at with. Yeah, so it's like that junk gonna like that junk gonna hit different. Yeah, yeah, you right. It is gonna hit different. Yeah, that junk gonna hit different for real. Yep. Y'all that's watching, whoever that's watching the live, like, talk in the chat, man. Like, yeah, so I can know like who's all here and jump, man, cause it's saying two people like is watching, but one of y'all gotta like, like send like a comment like through the chat, like the live chat. Yeah, I might need to share this live with Chris so he can join. I'm probably gonna send this live to Chris. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna start doing that right now. And y'all don't pay attention to that. Don't pay attention to that. That's a character that y'all don't need to look up. Don't pay attention to that. All I gotta say is, bro, that black circle thing, bro, do not look that character up. He is evil. I put that on because to put him in the game, to put him in like that app or something like that. But whatever y'all do, do not look up that character. That character is like evil, bro. Like he real evil. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I'm probably gonna. You know what? I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna delete that picture actually, because just because of like the simple fact that that character is like, I just don't like that character. Let me hit allow you. All right, yeah. I had to delete that jump, man. For real. But a jump don't be accurate, man. Like hello, y'all. Doop. Yeah, what's up? What's up? Yeah, about time you had joined. Yeah. But yo. No, I ain't even gonna send it to Dragonfly. I'm just gonna send it to Sideways to hit y'all. And I'm trying to figure out, should I send this? I'm gonna send this like to through my I ain't sending it through no Ruby the Astro Hunter I'm gonna send it like through the I'm gonna send it through my own joint. Y'all, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call Chris while I'm on this. I'm gonna tell him like to join the live. So yes, hold on real quick. All right. See y'all. So let me try to call him again real quick. All right, man. I don't care about that, bro. I don't care about that. All right, all right. So like, look, I don't call Chris again. As a matter of fact, I might not even. I don't even know why this saying like that. YouTube is tripping. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. He texting me. He texting me. Hold on. Hold on. I'm about to head to the pool, so it'll be a while. What the? Okay, bro. All right. I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna. I'm man. At this point, bro, y'all, I'm just gonna like. I'm just gonna do the jump myself, bro. Yeah, cause we don't need, man. If dude don't want to watch, dude don't want to watch. Yeah, cause like, bro, it's just. All right. So, hold on. Wait a minute, bro. Okay, all right. Okay, when I hit the jump, okay. Yeah. All right, so now, so y'all viewers, I know it took me a while, but yeah, what's up, y'all? It's me, Broman 2.0, and yeah, we pretty much about to talk about the new death battle, um, the new death battle that just dropped not too long ago. Wally E. Coyote versus Tom Cat from no, wait a minute, let me rephrase that. Wally E. Coyote from Looney Tunes versus Tom Cat from Tom and Jerry. So yeah, and apparently, spoiler alert for those who haven't watched like the death battle, I would suggest y'all like click off this jump right now and go watch and see who won. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much my spoiler. So yeah, so I warned y'all now. So whenever we start naming dropping like the winner and jump like that, don't be up here talking about some, oh, like why the way you didn't warn me and this is that. Like, no, bro, y'all need to go watch like the death battle first. As a matter of fact, I should have left a link in the description of that jump saying, hey, look, I should have left I'm gonna leave a link in the jump. I'm gonna leave a link in this jump, bro. To the death battle. I'm gonna leave a link to it, y'all. All right, so hold on, y'all. Hold on. Prince. So, did I ever subscribe to Prince? So, because if I did, I'm gonna subscribe to him. Like, man, I don't got time to be like what the world. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh, I don't know what I was doing, y'all. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, man, you should have had all this ready, man. Like, yeah, I usually have all this ready. Well, no, I think the last time I had to do the exact same thing, but what I did was I did that first, and then went and it started popping off. Um, and I'm gonna have to obviously have the um okay. Okay, bro, like just hit that. Okay, had the death battle. Trophy. So now when I go to the jump, there you go, it changed it, Alright, so now I'm saying that. Okay. Alright, so I got it right. Alright, so yeah. Alright. So yeah, but as I was saying though, right, since I already done got like, everything down and just like that, I should have put like my Discord in there so like people can join my Discord. But you could do that near the end or something. Yeah. Not near the end, but a little bit later, like while we talking. Yeah. You right. But yeah, see y'all. So look, apparently, the new Death Battle just dropped today, and I watched the jump. Um, yeah, and I already gave y'all the spoiler before. If y'all haven't watched it, go watch it. It's in the link in the description down below. And then after y'all watch it, go come back to like this live stream, and then go from there. That's for those who really care on like getting spoiled and junk like that. But yeah, so the spoiler warning is over. So now I'm about to pretty much talk. So yeah, so for those who have watched the junk, or really don't care about watching the jump but want to hear who won, apparently Wile E. Coyote had won the fight. Wile E. Coyote had won the fight, bro. Um, at first I was like, cause I had forgot, cause they had in the death battle they had stated that like Tom had 9 lives. I had forgot about the episode where Tom had 9 lives. If I would have remembered it, then I probably would have said Wile E. Coyote. Cause at first I did say Wile E. Coyote, and Chris probably noticed, but at first I did say Wile E. Coyote because I had talked to him on the phone. Like, and this was back during like the little Simon the Digger junk, and Kyle junk, like the White Lantern versus Simon Digger junk. And I had said like, hey look man, you know what I'm saying? Like uh I had said like, hey look man, you know what I'm saying? I think Wile E. Coyote go in. And then next thing you know, when Chris has said he believes that like Tom gonna win. But I have forgot about like at first I forgot. But when he had said it and like started explaining stuff, saying that, oh, the reason why I think that he gonna win is because of this. And I'm thinking like, oh, okay, so yeah, he probably could win. So yeah, but then like when I watched a death battle today, it changed my whole perspective because then I was like, I was still rooting for Tom from Tom and Jerry. But then it's like when Death Battle has stated that like Wally E, Coyote can just come back over and over and over and over and over again. He doesn't have no life limit. You have to do something extremely overpowered in order to kill this nigga Wally, Coyote. And now the only weakness he really got is the fact that like his own traps be getting him a lot of the times. Cause like he's stupid. The nigga dumb. He got like an IQ of 3. Whereas Tom is way smarter than that nigga. So it's like Tom is way smarter than that nigga. He actually can talk. So that's good. That's obviously a lot of people think that Tom from Tom and Jerry can't talk. That nigga can talk, bro. That part where you be saying when he pinch his finger, he be like, ow, like that's him screaming like a dude. He talked in the death battle. It sounded like like an old man from back in the day, like from the 70s and 40s and 60s. That's the way he sounded in the death battle. They had his voice right. Because he's supposed to be from the 1940s. He was born in the 1940s, Tom was. So his voice was accurate. But the dude can actually talk. He just barely, he barely talks because it's like the whole point of Tom and Jerry is that Tom is always chasing Jerry. That's all it is. And they don't really have to have like that much dialogue. It's like the story is just setting up, for itself. It's presenting you the story, like you don't really need like no conversation. Even the Tom and Jerry Christmas movie, the one where Tom and Jerry were like in the snow and they had the whole war and everything going on, and Tom had to like y'all know what movie I'm talking about. The one that had the little dun 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 dun. Y'all know what movie I'm talking about, bro. That movie. Like that movie right there, that movie is goated, bro. I used to watch that junk like all the time on Cartoon Network when it would come on. Cause sometimes they had like some recap stuff, but it will always come on Christmas, and I just always thought that was the best Tom and Jerry movie. And then plus Jerry had a girlfriend in the movie, so it was like that just made it even better. You see what I'm saying? That just made it even better. So yeah, man, it is what it is. But yeah, but as I was saying though, right, y'all, is that uh I w- I have forgot about the non-lives thing because I remember the episode where Tom had died and Tom and Jerry. This is in Tom and Jerry now, so this is canon. This nigga had died. They showed it in the death battle too. Not in the death battle, but in the death battle analysis for Tom. Like when they be talking about like all what he could do and stuff like that. They said they showed the little jump where like he died in his soul. He had lost all his 9 lives, and he had died. And he went up to heaven like the heaven's gates. And next thing you know, heaven's gates had said, "Nah, we about to banish you down to we about to banish you down to hell." And they sent him down to hell, and he had to in the video game when that happened, because apparently the video game is canon because they did show the video game and they had said that he in order for him to go like to get like his 9 lives back, he has to like go down there where the devil is, uh, in hell, and basically like get his 9 lives back, and then he'll come back alive. That's how it is with Tom. I have forgot about that because I do remember the episode. Is that I had forgot all about it. I didn't really think that was gonna put that in the fight, and plus I had forgot all about it. But when they showed it on the analysis thing, I was like, oh man, bro, like Tom might be cooked. You see what I'm saying? Tom might be cooked for real. Now, if they just made this just like a little TV show, they would have had it where Tom would have died the way he did, but they would have showed the little scene where like he would have been in hell just getting like his lives back, and then he would have came back alive and they would have fought again. But the same thing probably would have still ended up happening because this is Wally the Coyote that we talking about. And apparently they got this junk that's called like Looney DNA, which I didn't even know nothing about this. Which I just call it Toon Force because like that's what it is. It's just Toon Force at the end of the day. But apparently it's this thing that's called I think they mentioned it in like the new cartoon. The new cartoon, y'all know the little next generation thing with the Looney Tunes and junk. They got like the new cartoon and junk. Oh yeah, what's up? Simply better. What's up? But yeah, but like I was saying, y'all know like the new cartoon, the next generation of like Looney Tunes, right? The little kids and stuff, like the little bunny and junk like that. They explain like the powers and stuff like that in like that cartoon as to why uh the Looney Tunes be doing all like uh that not much. Oh, okay, all right, but yeah. But but yeah, that is good. That is good though. But yeah, simply better. If you don't know what we talking about, we pretty much talking about like the new death battle though. But yeah, you probably obviously already know that because I got it on the screen. But yeah, feel free to say what you thought about like the episode and junk like that while we going over the joint. Yeah, but continue what you were saying, bro, man. 2.0. Yeah. So like as I was saying though, right? Is that in the new cartoon that they got now, and this is on Cartoon Network currently right now. It's like this new cartoon. It's like the next continuation, like the next generation of like Looney Tunes. What was it? Bugs Bunny's son and all them. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The new cartoon that's on Cartoon Network. It's the Looney Tunes cartoon, but it's like Wally E. Coyote is like the teacher and stuff like that. Which they explained this in the death battle. I didn't even know that Wally E. Coyote was the teacher of like the next up and coming like Looney Tune kids that's on the new Looney Tune show. That's supposed to be the next generation of the job. I didn't even know that until like they talked about it. Like now I did back when I had went to the beach because at the beach they got like satellite. Back when I went to like Myrtle Beach, I had seen I had seen the cartoon, but I was thinking to myself, I was like, okay, yeah, this like it's not that heat. It ain't really that heat to be honest with you. Like I would rather watch like the original Looney Tunes and to watch like the little the Looney Tunes next generation junk. But y'all know the new cartoon. I don't have to explain it. Y'all know the new cartoon. Everybody watching it now. But but yeah, I didn't even know that like that Wally E. Coyote was like a teacher at that school of like the next generation of Looney Tunes on the next generation Looney Tunes show. I didn't even know that he was like a teacher. So that means he must have gave up. Well, apparently he didn't give up because he still chases the nigga road running to this day. But he's toned down on it. Basically, he's focusing on teaching the kids the DNA and stuff. And like I said before, I didn't even notice, but like they have like this thing that's called Looney DNA. The stuff what is it called? The stuff that we see with the Looney Tunes where they just doing like all the Toon Force stuff, it's because they have like Looney DNA. I didn't even know that. I thought it was just like, oh, they just have it on them because they was born with it. But I mean, well, of course they're born with it. Let me get my neck. Yeah, they all born with that jump, man. Like you should know that. Yeah, they all born with that Toon Force stuff. But it's like this the thing too, though, right? Is that it's like I didn't even know that they had like a DNA, like a name for a DNA in like Looney Tunes. I just thought that like, oh, it's Toon Force and this is that, which it is. But I didn't know that they had like a blood type like called the Looney DNA. I didn't even know that. So the new cartoon with like the little next generation junk of Looney Tunes which, like I said before, all y'all know about this show. Y'all probably have seen the show. It's well, like it's the little kids. It's supposed to be the next up and coming like Looney Tune characters. Like they're like the next continuation of like the like the next generation of Looney Tunes that's gonna come up. Which I would love to see them get older, man. I would love to see them get older. But yeah, um, yeah, because they're probably gonna do like some crazy stuff when they get older. And they teach, and what's so crazy too is that they teach them about this power, about like Toon Force in the show. So that's what's so crazy to me is that like they actually teach these mini loony characters that, hey, look, you have Toon Force. I'm about to show you how to use it. They showing niggas how. It's like y'all know how like in uh Boruto, in the show called Boruto, the Naruto characters is teaching like the Boruto characters on like how to use their powers and stuff like that. It's like, but that's how it is with like this the new Looney Tunes show. It's like they're literally teaching the kids, hey, look, you have Toon Force. I'm about to show you how to use it. They teaching them this stuff, which is fire. It actually adds more to the lore of Looney Tunes, which is crazy. I never seen them went this deep into the junk, bro. Like that junk is ridiculous, bro. That junk is ridiculous, bro. Like y'all already know, like you see what I'm saying. Y'all already know, like, see what I'm saying. So it's like, it is what it is, man. It is what it is, but yeah, but but yeah, though. So like, yeah, but when like as I was saying though, after they explained on how like Wile E. Coyote won, it was like, yeah, I get it. So why Wile E. Coyote won? Cause like I told y'all right? At first I did say that Wile E. Coyote was gonna win, but then right, let me tell y'all something. But then right, then Tom Cat, not Tom Cat, but then Chris had explained to me as to like why he thinks that like Tom will win, and then that's what made me choose Tom. But if I would have remembered the episode, because I do remember the episode, just in that moment I didn't really remember. But in that episode of whatever Tom and Jerry episode it was the one where he died, and then you seen his spirit walk up on like the steps, and like he you know what I'm saying, like his spirit walked up the steps, and then like he went to like to I'm guessing like up there with like the, y'all know what heaven is. He went up there with heaven it, and heaven had said, like had told him like, hey, look, you can't we about to send you down there where the devil is. And that they sent him down there to hell. When he sit down there to hell, I'm guessing that's the one where like he fell into the pot, and then I'm guessing like the demon kept trying to push him into the pot to burn him. But one was a dream and one wasn't a dream, because I do remember one was a dream where like he had to went down there and all that happened, and it was a dream instead of it being real. And the second time I think it actually happened, but I think like the people up in heaven had told him like, either you gonna like do your good deeds and stop chasing like this rat around, or we just gonna send you down there where is it. And that's when they send him back. His soul went back. Then so he started hugging Jerry, and Jerry was looking at him like, bro, what's going on, bro? Like, is you good? Like, y'all know what episode I'm talking about, bro. Cause in that episode, it's like it was just all about Tom. That episode was goated. It was all about Tom, bro. Like, it scared me as a kid. When I watched that episode, it actually scared me. Cause I've been taught about, God and like, heaven and hell. So it's like when I seen that as a kid, I was like, bro, this junk is like, I mean, the devil ain't having you in like a pot, but he's going like when you go down there with the devil, like, you know, it just nothing but fire. It ain't no big pot like how they had it in the Tom and Jerry junk. It's way worse than that. It's like you just down there is nothing but fire. You don't see nothing fire. You don't see nothing else but fire when you go down there. That's what it says in the Bible. There's nothing down there but fire. So yeah, when I seen it as a kid, I was like, when I had seen like that junk as a kid, I was like, it's like, bruh, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. When I seen that junk as a kid, you know, like with the Tom and Jerry junk. So yeah, man, and apparently the cats in the Tom and Jerry universe go to hell. I might be taking it too literally because I don't think that Tom's girlfriend will go to hell, but apparently Tom himself can't go to heaven, apparently. From what Death Battle was saying. He can't enter like in heaven. If he does, they're gonna send him right back down there. Down where the devil is, apparently. And from what I seen in that little episode that they used for their little analysis, which I do remember watching as a kid, is like, yeah, I understand as to why like Tom can't enter the jump. So yeah, and then plus like Tom is the evil nigga anyway. Like the main protagonist like is really Jerry. Like everybody root for Jerry. They don't be rooting for no Tom. Niggas, I used to root for Tom because Tom just it was just like a good character design. And I used to choose Tom over like Jerry, but nah, Jerry is like the GOAT, bro. Jerry is my favorite character in Tom and Jerry. You know what I'm saying? Spike is alright. The dog is alright. Spike is probably like my second favorite. Cause Spike, he cool with Tom. Like him and Tom are friends. So it's like, you know, but yeah. But yeah, y'all know who Spike is. Y'all know who Spike is, the dog from Tom and Jerry. Which I hope they do a fight with him one day. Like I really do hope they do a fight with him facing like another dog, not Scooby Doo now, because Scooby Doo will wipe the floor with that nigga. We already seen the Courage the Cowardly Dog fight, like with them two busted. Scooby Doo and Scooby Doo and Courage the Cowardly Dog, they was too busted. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but yeah, but continuing with that, what I was saying though, like I said before, once I seen the analysis that like Tom had like only like 9 lives, it was like, okay, I'm still rooting for Tom, but it's like, cause like I told y'all before, at first I was rooting for Wile the Coyote, but until like I had got on the call with Chris and he explained it, I was explaining as to why he was rooting for Tom. It was like, yeah, I'm switching sides and rooting for Tom. But what I should have did was before they dropped this death battle, I should have watched the analysis because you know they be having like they'll drop like the analysis of both junks a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll give like basically little teasers of like each analysis thing before they drop the actual death battle. Like they had dropped like a teaser analysis thing for like Tom, and I should have watched it. I only watched the Coyote one instead of the Tom one. I should have watched the Tom one to uh to what is it? To to get the full context of, you know, the jump basically. So yeah, so from now on, I'm gonna be watching like them little teaser analysis things that come out before like the actual death battle, so I can kind of like make my mind up on like who will win and jump like that. And that's the thing too. The teaser ones, the teaser things, they don't really they don't really like explain everything. Like it'll be they'll tease it, but when you go into the death battle, it's like they talk about that too. But then they add some extra stuff that they found along the way with the research. Yeah. Like they just put that on there for little teasers. They only would tell you like I'm gonna say like 50% about the character. And then when you get into the death battle and they do the analysis again, they'll talk about that same stuff, but talk about everything else completely. So then you have like 100% of the character. Like you will know everything about the character basically. Like Death Battle got a way of like being able to explain everything about the character like real quickly, so like you can know everything about the character, and then you'll be like, oh yeah, like somebody who's never watched the show, they'll be like, oh yeah, Death Battle, they talk about like the character completely, like when you watch the Death Battle. So if you don't know nothing about the character, you can just watch that Death Battle analysis and on the real actual Death Battle itself, and they'll tell you everything. That's what they could say, and people could get their information from that. Yeah, niggas don't have to sit down and watch watch the cartoon and junk. Cause I know it's some niggas out there that don't watch cartoons. Some niggas just rather watch animated cartoons. Man, let me get this. Man, I don't want to hear nothing from Nuke. I don't want to hear nothing from Nuke, man. And y'all remember what happened the last time on the cartoon by the podcast? That nigga New Cat came and I banned that nigga because he don't know how to power skill. I don't want to hear something from a nigga that don't know how to power skill, bro. Like he just need to say that like that stuff that he be thinking is just his opinion instead of saying it is factual, because he don't know how to power scale. Yeah. Cause I remember you had banned that nigga too. Yeah, like I had banned him. Cause he don't know how to power scale, bro. Yeah, bro. Like he really doesn't know how to power scale though, for real. Yeah, like it's stupid. But I ain't gonna say it's stupid, but it's like, cause it ain't stupid that he doesn't know how to power scale. Cause some niggas just don't know how to power scale. But then it's like he don't want to admit that he don't know how to power scale. That's the thing. If he would admit it, then I have more respect for the dude. But he don't admit it. Cause he had just like sending a message through the Discord right now. The only reason why I'm in that Discord is cause like it's like the Ruby the Astra Hunter Discord. That's the only reason. If it was just a regular Discord that Chris made, I would not be in that junk. I'll be in one of his other ones. Like I'll be in one of his other ones that don't have a nuke in it, like or something. Like, I'll take that big. I'll still be in like, cause I don't want to have hate for the dude. So like I would still be in it, even though like he's in there. But it's like, oh no, man. Then what's so crazy too is that he talking about all this power skill and stuff, and it's like, bro, we in like a Ruby the Astra Hunter Discord. We showing to talk about stuff that's like concerning Ruby the Astra Hunter, but it's like that he want to do what he want to do. Yeah. But anyway, continuing what I was saying though, right? Yeah. Let's change the subject. Yeah. But continuing what I was saying though, right? It's like, uh, yeah, man. It's like, soon as I seen the analysis, it's like, bro, I already knew that like something was just gonna happen. I already knew that like that. I had a feeling that like Tom was gonna lose. Like I had a feeling. But then they had said, "Oh, he can go to hell and get like his 9 lives back." And then I was like, "Oh, so when he gets sent down to hell, he could actually go and get his 9 lives back?" Because they pulled up the game where he was collecting his lives, and I'm like, "Bro, the game is canon." Like I didn't even know the video of some of the video games for Tom and Jerry was canon to the story, but yeah, apparently, yeah. That shocked me too, cause I thought like the games weren't canon. Yeah, I thought the TV show was only canon, but the games are canon too. Apparently, some of the games. Now I don't know about that game, cause it's a Tom and Jerry fighting game. Yeah, yeah, like a little arena fighter. Yeah, like I don't know if that game canon now. That game was heat though. You could have you. They used to have it where like 5 or 4 people would be fighting on the battlefield at the same time, and they death animations were just funny, bro. Like you would have it where like one nigga would just get knocked out, and his body would just go hitting the wall and fly up in the sky. It'll be exaggerated, bro. Like it was on the level of like Sonic the Fighters, like the way they be done. Yeah, it was so man. That John like was crazy. Yeah. Cause I remember I used to play that jump. Oh, for real? Yeah, I used to play that jump, man. That jump was fire. Like me and B man and Fred Cooper, we used to play that. Oh, all right. Yeah. But yeah, it used to be me, Fred Cooper, B man, and and Sarah, not Sarah, but Sabrina Cooper. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, Fred Cooper's wife. Yeah. Okay, it says right here. Anyway, want an invite to my server when am done. Said it, but this nigga ain't even typing right, bro. This nigga said anyway. Anyone want an invite to join? I'm at to my server when am done setting it up. He should have said anyone wants an invite to my server when I'm done setting it up. Like he should have like a question mark or something, man. It's like, bro, he ain't even typing right, bro. Man, look, let me put this junk on do not disturb, bro. I don't want to be seeing like no. I'm definitely not joining the nigga server because that nigga gonna have like some. He gonna highlight that pronoun crap that was from the defender server that I was in. And yes, y'all, I was in like a server that was called the defender server. Cause they had a section in there that was called like pronouns and stuff, and it's like, bro, nobody don't care about that. Just make like a Discord where it's just nothing but like it just has like a regular like section. Then you had it, and just make the jump where like the Discord is non-political related, and just have it to where like it's just about everything else in the world. You know what? Like you could just talk about anything except for politics and LGBTQ and Black Lives Matter, any type of movement. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what you do. You don't be having like all that them pronouns and junk like that. That junk right there just like, yeah, that junk weird. For real. But yeah, man, that junk really weird, man. Like, I don't know what it is. Yeah. But yeah, but look, all I gotta say is right. Look, listen, y'all, listen. All I gotta say is y'all is that uh is that yeah, man, about the jump, right? Is that I didn't even know that like the game, where like Tom had went down the hill and got like his lives back. I didn't even know that game was canon until not Tom, but until Death Battle, uh Weiss and Boomstick and them until they said it. I ain't even know that, like, yeah, that it was a jump. Yeah. Wiz and Boomstick, that's his name. Yeah. But so since I'm done stating my thoughts on it, all I gotta say is that the fight was pretty good, and I don't really have no problem with Wally Coyote winning because they did go into like as to why he will win. The fact that he could just keeps coming back, whereas Tom can't keep coming back because like he got 9 lives. You see what I'm saying? He got 9 lives, so he's not up there with like the strongest Toon Force characters. You know what I'm saying? See, whereas if you just put like Popeye the Sailor Man in this junk, he would have whooped Wally with ease. Popeye the Sailor Man, Bugs Bunny, all them would have whooped him. And what's so crazy too is that Wally Coyote is actually faster than Bugs Bunny. Cause in his death battle analysis, it said that Bugs Bunny had to drink like a super speed potion to actually outrun Wally Coyote. So yeah, man, dude is like pretty fast. But so yeah, he had that nigga outclass and speed and jump like Tom. Yeah. Even though Tom pretty fast too, cause the whole Tom and Jerry movie where it was the race and stuff. I'm surprised they didn't even bring up the race movie. Like the race the Tom and Jerry racing movie. Like I didn't even know I like that. Not I didn't even know, but it's crazy that oh yeah, what's up, Dragonfly? But yeah. Oh yeah, Dragonfly in the chat. Yo. But I ain't even know that I ain't even know. But it's crazy that like they didn't mention none of the feats of Tom. Wait a minute, editing my new vid right now. Oh, all right. But look, listen, is it? I didn't like. I'm surprised that Death Battle hasn't talked about any other feats that was in like the Tom and Jerry racing movie. For those who are in the chat, y'all know what movie I'm talking about. It's the movie where like they was racing and jump. I'm surprised they didn't mention none of that. Cause the movie gotta be canon. I know for a fact that movie is canon to Tom and Jerry. It gotta be. Like, so I'm surprised they didn't mention none of that. Cause they got some feats in that movie. The feats in that movie was crazy. Said hi, bro. I already know you said hi, bro. You don't remember when I had said, yo, what's up? I had replied to you and said, what's up, bro? Like I had said what's up to you, Dragonfly. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back, y'all. I'm back, y'all. But yeah, but yeah, continue with what I was saying though. Yeah, my phone had went off, y'all. But yeah, hopefully Dragonfly, you still there and jump. But uh, yeah, all y'all like that's in like the. Hopefully y'all still there. But yeah, that's what happened. But yeah, continue with as I was saying though, right? Yeah, cause man, like, but yeah, y'all, I'm still here. Yo, been the old man still here, and Billy Cooper still here too. Yeah, I'm still here too. You, I'm gonna have to stop. No, I'm gonna have to stop. But I'm gonna have to. Let me at least turn it up a little bit. Right there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop. uh not charging like my junk, like when my junk is low when doing like a live stream on my phone and junk. But yeah, continuing as I was saying though, right? Yeah, Dragonflies, you still there, man? Like, say something in the chat, bro. Is you still there? Like, yeah, cause like, bro, we need to know, like, is all y'all that still watching still in it, like, still watching? Yeah. Cause we need to know this junk. But but yeah, yeah, but replying to like your to your comment though, Dragonfly, like, bro, I had said what's up when you had said hi. When you had said yo, I had already said what's up. That's what I was saying before like it had went out. But yeah. Yeah. But but yeah, hold up y'all real quick. Yeah, hold up. Uh yeah, so much back. But yeah, continuing as I was saying, I didn't even know that like uh yeah, hey. But but yeah, I'm surprised they didn't bring up none of the feats from like the Tom and Jerry the Tom and Jerry movie. Like, I'm surprised they didn't, bring up none of them. Yeah. Yeah, that is crazy though, the fact that they didn't bring up like those feats, bro, like from that movie, because they did like some crazy stuff in that junk. Yeah. But yeah, enough for me though. Like I said before, the fight is fire. Um, I do agree on like Wally E Coyote winning because of like them explaining it, and yeah. Unlike a certain somebody, they unlike a certain somebody, Nuke, which I know I keep referring to this nigga, but Nuke is probably gonna say that like that they capping, which they ain't capping. They explained it like clearly in the death battle as to why Coyote will win. So yeah. But and I ain't gonna say just Nuke, it's gonna be some other people too, like on the internet, that's gonna try to debunk this fight and say that Tom will win. No, he's not gonna win, bro. That nigga Wally E Coyote, that nigga, he doesn't have no, oh, I only got 9 lives. Like, no, this nigga could just keep coming back over and over and over again. Like, he could just keep coming back. So it's like, yeah, and then I think the nigga has survived being wiped from existence. I don't even think Tom has been survived from being wiped from existence. I don't think. I had to go back in like the death battle analysis to know, but I don't think he can do that. I don't think Tom can do that. He attuned for his character, but he's like the lowest of the low. Like, so yeah, he the lowest of the jump, man. Like, he ain't weak. He ain't a weak tune for his character, but like he's not up there with no Bugs Bunny or what is the nigga name? Martin, whatever the nigga's name is. Uh Martin Martian, whatever his name is. Y'all know who I'm talking about, Martin. He's a busty character. Yeah. especially in multiverses. Like, yeah, he was really busted in that game. They had to nerf that nigga. But but from a non-gameplay perspective and just going off the story in general, like of what the trailers have been presenting the multiverses, he's still busted. Like, yeah, he really busted. But yo, but yo, but yeah, let me get my thoughts though. Oh yeah. But yeah, I'm just gonna like close my opinion jump down, and I'm gonna let like close like my statement down, and then I'm just gonna let you know, been the old man, talk. But like I said before, this fight was fire. I do agree that Wally E, Coyote could whoop Tom from Tom and Jerry because of the whole 9 lives thing and the fact that Wally E could just keep coming back. He don't need a certain amount of lives and try to like go down to hell and basically got to like get his lives down there where hell let to just come back. No, he don't have to be doing all that. He can just he can die and just come right back. That's how it is with Wally E. Coyote. And Tom Cat is just like he got to get his 9 lives back. That's how it is on the jump. So yeah. So yeah, man. Let me just go ahead and let Ben the old man talk. So Ben the old man, you know, state your thoughts on this joint. All right, so my thoughts on this jump, man. I this the thing. I agree, but like I also do agree with what you said, bro, man. 2.0 was the fact that like they should have like about the feats that they did and like the feats that he did. I don't know why I said they like it's multiple people, but they should have talked about the feats that he did in like the movies. They only talked about the stuff that he did in the cartoons and stuff like that. Whereas with Wally E. Coyote, they talked about the movie called Space Jam. They talked about the stuff that he did in the cartoons. Like they talked about all that. Whereas with Tom Cat, they didn't talk about the stuff from the movie. They talked about the stuff from only the cartoon and the new cartoon called Tom and Jerry Tales or something like that. That's what they only talked about. They didn't talk about like the movies and stuff with Tom and Jerry, where this nigga Tom was able to like run so fast. Him and Jerry was able to run so fast. If I'm not mistaken, I think their cars had got messed up and they had just ran to like the finish line full speed, bro. So like they didn't talk about like stuff that they did. I mean, not stuff that they did, but they didn't talk about stuff that like Tom did in the movies. Cause there's some Tom and Jerry movies, bro. A lot of y'all niggas haven't. A lot of y'all niggas, cause like they haven't did nothing with Tom and Jerry for I don't know how long. It's been a while since they did something with Tom and Jerry. I think the last time they did something with Tom and Jerry was when they had that chick that was from the Diary of the Wimpy Kid series. The one like she older now, she an adult now. But that girl, y'all know what I'm talking about, that Tom and Jerry movie. It's the live action joint. I think it came out like a few years ago, I think. I could be wrong. But I think it came out a few years ago. I might be referring to the Woody the Woodpecker joint. It's one of them movies, like. But yeah, I think she was supposed to be like the little person over the hotel, and they had Tom and Jerry though. Like they was that joint. I forgot what movie it was, man. Like everybody was talking about it at one point. They was talking about how fine she was and John like that. Yeah. But yeah. That's what they was talking about. But but yeah, man, they haven't did nothing with Tom and Jerry for I don't know how long. It's time for them to bring back Tom and Jerry, bro. Like, bro, we getting in the time now where like it's like, bro, we need to like bring back a lot of these old cartoons, but without all the agenda in it. Yeah. Like, but that's the thing though. The reason why I think the reason why they haven't done Tom and Jerry, because Tom and Jerry, a lot of the stuff that they do, it's like they can't do in like today's time. I don't think, like, cause the whole like people being too soft and people seeing certain things in cartoons, and it's like, nah, we gotta take that out. We gotta put this in there instead. It's like, bruh, they gonna try to soften it up, bruh. Like Tom and Jerry ain't no soft junk. Like they did some stuff in Tom and Jerry that you couldn't get away with in cartoons today because of the whole like soft agenda and junk. So yeah, but other than that though, like getting off of that subject, I do agree that Coyote, Wile E. Coyote, the nigga from Looney Tunes that be chasing the Road Runner, I do believe that he'll whoop Tom though. Like they explained it simple as clear as light as day. I feel like if somebody got a problem with like this death battle, then they don't know how to power scale because it's like they explain this junk with ease. Like even if you throw the Tom and Jerry movies in there in the stats for Tom, it's still gonna come out the same result because y'all gotta think. Look at the stuff that he did. That new Space Jam movie with LeBron James in it. That nigga Coyote scored like multiple times in a row, dunking the basketball goal, and it was just a multiply of multiple different versions of him just falling on the ground. That's how busted this nigga is. Yeah. So it's like, and he can get hurt and just get right back up. So like pain is nothing to this nigga. Same thing with Tom. Yeah. Like man, all I gotta say is, bro, like listen. All I gotta say is, man, is that. Oh yeah, you gotta. It's your statement, golly. Yeah, man, it's my statement. Well, now you can still say what you gotta say. Yeah, but all I gotta say is, man, like that jump was crazy. Yeah, like, but man, like, yeah. So like, Billy Cooper, like, what's your thoughts, man? Like, share your thoughts on the jump, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was rooting for Tom, bro, because I remember Uncle Cooper, you put me on Tom and Jerry before like I even started watching Looney Tunes. Like I remember you put me on Tom and Jerry, like because at one point Tom and Jerry was like my favorite cartoon of all time, bro. So like yeah, it was mine too. Tom and Jerry, man, is goated, bro. Like that's a goated show, bro. Like that whole show is just goated. I will rewatch that show right now. Niggas will try to call me corny. I will rewatch the old Tom and Jerry right now, bro, and just sit down and just chillax and take a nap. Like that junk just hit different, man. Like that show is just goated. Yeah, like bro, that junk is like that's why I was rooting for Tom, but then I would the same way it was with Broman 2.0. It was like when they started going through the analysis and they talked about like the 9 lives thing. It's like, bro, they're not gonna wait till Tom dies and then has to get his lives back from hell. And then they're not going to do that because it's a fight. It's a fight to the death. So whoever dies completely loses. So they're not going to like add that in there. I feel like that was just a waste of like an analysis because if Tom is dead, they're going to obviously give like the victory to Wile E. Coyote. They're not gonna wait till like Tom dies and then goes down there where hell at and then get his junk back. They're not gonna show all that because he's gonna die. And you know, he's gonna come back. But I mean, like, it's like, bro, what's the use in like waiting until a guy comes back for when you already done won? You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Cause they wasn't gonna I knew when they threw that in there, they wasn't gonna use that in the fight where he dies and then comes back. Cause it takes him a while to like collect his lives back in hell. Yeah, like it takes him a while like for like to collect his lives. If you guys don't know, like the video game of Tom and Jerry, they showed it in the analysis. But that's the one where like it showed where like Tom when he dies, he has to go to hell and basically gets like his lives back, his 9 lives back. And once he gets his 9 lives back, he'll come back. But so basically that's what he was doing. That death scene that you see at the end, he went to hell and basically he had to get his lives back. But they're not gonna show that because Death Battle likes fights where we're not gonna show like no, oh, where this guy went when he died. Like, no, they're not gonna show that. They're just gonna show where like he dies and that's it. He loses. Because that's how we're supposed to be in a fight. Yeah. Like once you take the L, that's it. Yeah. So it's like they're not gonna wait till show a whole nother sequence where this guy is gonna die and then show where he's in like hell and basically collecting his lives and then coming back. They're not gonna show that. Yeah. But yeah, so I gotta agree with like this death battle, bro. Like they cooked with this death battle because the animation is fire, bro. Like, yeah. They killed it. They made it seem like I was watching like a old, made me feel like a kid again watching that jump, man. Like, yeah. Like they made me that jump took me back, man, when I used to like watch Tom and Jerry and Looney Tunes and stuff. But I grew up more on Tom and Jerry than Looney Tunes, which is crazy. Yeah. But yeah, man, like it's crazy. Yup. So yes, y'all got any final thoughts, man? Like, or like, man, I don't really have nothing to say, man. All I gotta say is, man, I kind of already knew that Tom was gonna lose, man. Like, cause it's like, cause I was wait, which one did I say that I was rooting for? I think you said you was rooting for Tom too. All of us was rooting for Tom. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I was rooting for Tom too, but it's like, yeah, man. Now, what we need to talk about is, oh, now I know what you about to say. So, y'all, what we need to talk about is like the net. Y'all know at the end, like of every death battle, they show like what's gonna be the next death battle. We need to talk about Miles Morales Spider-Man versus Deku. Ben the old man, who you think gonna win that jump, man? I want to know like who you think gonna win that jump, man. But to be real with you, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I think, man, cause this is a thing too. They gonna use the manga version of Deku. I think they already, yeah. They gonna use the manga version of Deku, the current version of him. Cause I think during the time when they did like the first death battle with Deku, he had fought Austin. Austin whooped the mess out of him, and that was during the time when I'm gonna say season 6 was happening. Yeah. So yes, Austin had fought him in jump. Yeah. He had one. Yeah. Yeah, Austin won. Yeah. But yeah, but other than that though, yeah, but like who you think gonna win this jump, man? Like who you think gonna win this jump? I would have to say Miles Morales. Miles Morales gonna win that fight. It's just something like because they say that Miles Morales is like he has the most potential out of any Spider-Man. Like, because obviously Peter Parker is already like at full potential. But it's just that like Miles Morales is like next up and like I'm trying to figure out which version of Miles they gonna use because obviously Dev Battle like to use the comic book version, so I'm guessing that's what they going for. But when they showed the little junk, they showed like Spider Verse or something like that. So yeah, now if it had been the Spider Verse one, uh, I would have to say the Spider Verse one will be Deku, the Spider Verse version of Miles, like from the movies and stuff. Yeah. That Miles would the mess out of him. Yeah, for sure. That little warp reality thing ain't gonna work. Mm-mm. But I don't know. Well, you know what? I would have to say Deku because This is a thing. This is a thing. I had to disagree, bro, because bro, you gotta understand, Miles Morales, he could see through the future with his spider sense. I think either Dragonfly told me this, it was somebody who told me this, but I think his spider sense is a little bit more advanced than Peter's. Like his spider sense is like he could see things that most Spider-Man can't see. Like his spider sense is like ridiculous, bro. Like I would have to say Miles Morales, man. Cause Miles Morales gonna win this jump. Cause the last death battle we seen with Miles Morales, that nigga had lost to Static Shock. Now Static Shock, it makes sense why Static Shock can whoop yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, it makes sense why he could whoop Miles Morales. Yeah. And I don't think Deku could fight a nigga like Static Shock. Like I think he would get one shot at. So if Miles Morales was able to keep up with Static Shock for at least a little bit before he got whooped, that should put Miles Morales above Deku. Think about it, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like that is a good way to look at it. Yeah, like bro, like the Static Shock man, like he built different. Yeah. Golly, man. But yeah. Oh man, you right. You right, man. I had to still root for Deku, man. Oh no, I had to still root for Deku. I'm gonna root for Deku. Oh, all right. Well, I'm rooting for Miles Morales. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love My Hero Academia, and I love Deku, but bro, pause, not like that. But I love Deku as like a character. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a good character. He's my favorite My Hero Academia character. But at the same time, bro, I think Miles Morales got him. He got him outclassed. It's that spider sense, man. Y'all gotta understand, like y'all viewers that's watching that. It's that spider sense. That spider sense is like broken. Like it don't matter which iteration of Spider-Man you use, his spider sense is gonna be broken, bro. Like his junk man is just like he be tweaking, bro. Like I don't know what it be with this nigga. Like he see danger. It's like he just bob and weave with ease. Like I don't know what it be with that dude, bro. Like that nigga be bobbing and weaving. Facts. Like he got the body. Like he the best bob and weaver in history, bro. Yeah, for real, for real. Well, I take that back. He's not because Goku is really because Goku got the little Ultra Instinct thing. Yeah, that's the best bob and weaver. As far as like sauciness, you know what I'm saying? Like hitting them with the sauce while bobbing and weaving and junk. Yeah. Now, in terms of like best weaver in general, nah, like it's people that can weave better than Goku. Yeah. They can dodge better than Goku. Yeah. But I would say that like Spider-Man, like Miles Morales, I ain't gonna say Miles Morales. Spider-Man, Peter Parker Spider-Man is like the best bob and weave superhero. Like he can just his bob and weave skills are like on point, bro. Like it's like he just be bobbing and weaving. But obviously they using the Miles Morales when they ain't using the one that we all know, like the real one. Yeah, they using like the next generation one. Yeah, Miles Morales, that's the one they using now. Nigga that's trying to holler that nigga that's trying to holler at Spider Gwen. Yo, that's what they using. Mm-hmm. So yeah, yeah, but all I gotta say is though, is that I'm rooting for Miles Morales. You said you rooting for For Deku. Yeah, I'm rooting for Deku. All right, and Bella Cooper, who you rooting for? Bro, man, this is a hard choice, bro. Because I like both characters, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. To me, it doesn't matter who wins. No, you gotta choose one, bro. You gotta choose one. You can't be in the middle. Like you gotta choose one, bro. Okay. Um, man. Since I like anime more, I mean, I like anime more than superhero stuff, and like I still choose Miles Morales. Well, I'm just gonna switch it. You could be in between. You could be in between. So you can be neutral about it, meaning like you don't care who wins. Yeah, because I like both characters, bro. And I think like but this the thing though, I can't really go off of like uh well, you know what? I'm gonna have to say I'm gonna have to say Deku. Wait a minute. I changed my mind now. I changed my mind now. Oh, you changed your jump? Yeah. I'm gonna have to say Miles Morales. I gotta agree with you, bro, man, too, but no, I'm gonna say Miles Morales. Man, look, his spot assist is just like way too advanced, man. Like his junk is like it bypasses like teenage Peter Parker. It bypasses that. Yeah, it do. Like for real, like it bypasses that jump, man. Now I ain't saying that Peter Parker can't whoop Miles Morales. A lot of people gonna say that Miles Morales could whoop Peter Parker, but Spider Man got what is it? Spider Man got way too much experience compared to Miles Morales Spider Man. Like he faced like people that's like kind of on like the same like what is it Electro? He fought that nigga, so it's like he should be able to do good with somebody like Miles Morales, even though Miles Morales is way stronger than Electro. Like in terms of like hit power and stuff, I still feel like Peter will like be able to like get around that junk if they them two would a fight. And a lot of people go look at me like I'm crazy, but if you think of the stuff that Peter Parker is able to do, bro, it's like and compare that to like Miles, it's like yeah, bro, like Miles is like outclassed. But as far as like bobbing and weaving it goes, like we ain't talking about hit power. We talking about bobbing and weaving, like being able to what you said, seeing the future or something with his spider sense. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, like his spider sense is way more advanced. But his hit power, like as far as like being able to punch hard, like yeah, bro. But we here to talk about Deku and I have to agree with you though Bro Man 2.0. Like, I think Miles Morales gonna win. At first I said Deku, but then it's like, nah, I had to say Miles Morales. I have to say Deku, bro. Uh, but I do enjoy like both characters like to say the same amount. Like I wouldn't put, bro, those characters, bro. It's just they're similar in a way, bro. Like yeah, cause like Miles Morales looks up to Spider Man and Deku looks up to All Might. Yeah, like it's like they both got role models, bro. Like yeah. And then Deku, you know what I'm saying? He kind of shy, and Miles is kind of shy too when he get around a girl. Like they both shy when they get around girls, bro. Mm, yeah, like, but Miles got more like he got more spit game than Deku though. Like Miles, man, he the type he try to he be himself, but he try to be slick with it. He be smooth with it, bro. Like, I can't really explain it, bro. Like, he be smooth with it. If y'all watch the Spider-Verse movies, y'all know what I'm talking about. This nigga's spit game is like on point, bro. Like, at hollering with a girl. Like, bro, that nigga, like, yeah, he's smooth with it for real. Like, that nigga, bro, smooth with it, bro. Bro. Those Spider-Verse movies is fire, though. They heat for real. Yeah. Them Johnsons heat, bro. I can't wait for that next one, bro. For real, man. I still gotta watch the new one though. I haven't watched it. I've only seen people talk about it and they spoiling and stuff like that. I gotta sit down and watch that second one. That second one probably go hard. For real. But but other than that though, man, yeah. But yeah, that's gonna do it, you know what I'm saying, for this episode of the Cartoon by the Podcast. Yeah. Overall, we agree with Death Battle that you know, Wile E. Coyote will beat Tom from Tom the Cat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Tom the Cat from Tom and Jerry. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, bro, like, I know y'all Tom and Jerry fans are probably like, I ain't gonna say all y'all, because some of y'all probably like are just like me. Well, like y'all both like y'all. It don't really matter to y'all because y'all just love like Tom and Jerry, and you know that's how I feel y'all on that because I love Tom and Jerry. I always did love Tom and Jerry, but you know it is what it is, man. You know, but yeah. So yeah, so been the old man, bro. You about to do your little outro? Yeah. All right, yeah, see y'all peace in the year. Been the old man now, but yo. All right, see you guys. Peace in the air. Billy Cooper out. All right. So yeah, Billy Cooper did his little outro. So now I'm about to go ahead and in the live stream. So so yeah, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed like this episode of the Cartoon by the Podcast. Let us know, like, for those who watching the replay of this live on YouTube Music, or like because this is definitely gonna be on the podcast, but on YouTube Music or whatever, you know, or on regular YouTube or whatnot, let us know in like the replay of the live, or like in the not the replay of the live, but let us know in the comment section down below, like who like, do y'all agree with Death Battle? Because I agree with him, but do y'all agree with Death Battle that Wile E. Coyote could beat Tom for Tom and Jerry? Because I mean, they explained it really good, and you really can't argue with it. Because I mean, they explained it the best way they could. So yeah, man. So yeah, so see y'all. Peace in the year. Broman 2.0 out, and I'm a year. Y'all have a nice day.